Hey guys, KP68 here. I wanted to do this video this coming weekend, but I called off work today. I had an emergency dental appointment, so I'm kind of feeling kind of woozy right now. So I called off work and figured I'd do this video now. So bear with me here. I'm feeling kind of loopy, extra loopy. But anyhow, all right. I'm up in my attic right now. My old location. This is a townhouse. This is an end unit townhouse, and I'm going to talk about attic antennas. So when we moved in here, when it was, oh my God, time's flying by, 18 years ago. We were here for a few years. I wasn't into radio. You know, it was in the some of his car alarms going off out there. But at the time, I wasn't lull on my radio. Wasn't into it. And then I started to get the bug again. But when I started to get the bug, I realized, damn, we're in the HOA. I'm not allowed to have outdoor antennas. And I think you rest of you operators out there know when you get the radio bug, you get the radio fever. It's like, oh my God, I got to get this to work. Got to get it to work. So I kept thinking, okay, attic antennas. So I came up here, looked around, and I thought, I'll be darned. You know what? I bet you I can get a 3-element beam to fit up here. So I ordered a Mako M103C, and I got it in. And then I pieced it, what I could, together. Got all the measurements. I pieced the, the elements down in my living room, got them marked, and then collapsed them. So when I come up here, I just expand them, tighten the hose clamps down right to the marks. So then I got these stuffed up here, and what I did was to mount this. I'll come over here. I gotta watch my step. Like I said, I haven't been up here in years, so I'll show you my mounting, how I mounted the 3-element beam to secure it. Okay, as of course you can see, here's the joists. The joists run that way. You can see they're all covered with insulation. So this board here, damn, as you can see, might be about 1 inch thick, about 11 inches wide, maybe 3 feet long. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera. I hope I'm not hitting the microphone. All right. So then I got a floor flange, a threaded female floor flange. All right. Bolted that to the board. Okay, here's a 2-inch pipe. I mean, it's maybe like 1 1/4 inch. But no, it's about I meant to say 2 feet. 2 feet long. Thread that down into the flange. All right. That's tight. And then I melded the boom to here. So this is just like any other mast they'd have on a antenna outside. Mounted the beam to that. And of course this slides. I can slide this anywhere I wanted. This is freestanding. But nobody's going to be up here, so I don't have to worry about wind or people bumping into it. And then I lucked out because, let me back up here, trying not to fall through the ceiling. I lucked out because that way points directly west. So if you look on a map at Pittsburgh, pointed west from Pittsburgh, I'm able to hit the whole United States. So that worked out perfect. So I could either point it back that way, east, which, I can still do some talking about, figure taking advantage of hitting the rest of the United States. But it worked out fantastic. I'm amused sometimes about how some people say, oh, attic antennas, forget about talking DX. Like, are you crazy? I talked everywhere from Alberta, Canada, down to Mississippi. Mississippi started to get a little bit out of the range, but everywhere in between. And I talked sideband. I started out on sideband up here. So I had a little 2-pill Class AB little amplifier. I ran the coax up through the closet, one of the closets in the spare bedroom, up through the attic here, across the floor, and connected to the gamma max with a 3-element beam. So there's people out there that live in HOAs that figure they can't get any talking in or give up on the hobby. You can do it. You can do it. Definitely do it. But all right, so this is where it gets a little crazy. You're going to get a chuckle out of this. All right, so the beam, I could do DX talking, long distance, whatever. But then, man, I can't local talk. So once again, how am I gonna get around this? All right, ready for this one? So if you notice up there, there's the vent pipe, the plumbing vent pipe. Sorry, insulation flying around up here. The vent pipe for the plumbing system. I should come down all the way to here. I have this covered over right now. Go right there. I cut out that section. See that section of pipe right there? So I cut that out. All right. Then I had a Solarcon A99, and they come in, as you know, in 3 sections. So what I would do, I get the first section, stick it up through the pipe, grab the next section, thread that on there. All right. So for the bottom part, it's not up here now. So for the bottom part, I had this short piece of aluminum pipe. Okay, and the Solarcon 99 just so happened to fit perfectly right down in there. So let's put the Solarcon 99 down in here. It would stop right about there. All right. So then I notched this section out to run the coax through. So first, fed the coax up through, screwed it to the bottom of the Solarcon 99, slid it back down through. Pulled the coax through. All right. So then I get the last piece of the top of the bottom piece of the 99, screw that to the top 2 sections, and then get this and feed it straight up through. Unbelievable. Okay, so to get more pipe, these right here, this is the aluminum coupler. Here's one of the aluminum couplers here that would couple 2 sections of pipe together. Okay, so feed that up through, and then put another piece of pipe on. Oh, I can do this with one hand here. See here, getting all dirty. There's just snap right down in there, and that would go into one pipe, just like a normal push-up hole, right up to the stink pipe. All right. So, and here's another. Like I said, everything's dismantled up here. I'm bagging stuff up, getting ready to move everything out. I had another piece. There is a support. Picture one of these right here that would give a little bit more support, but down here I'd lay a board right here. Sometimes I even leave it off to the side. The antenna would lean a little bit. Obviously I don't want the thing to fall down in there, and maybe it's a story for another time. Yes, a piece of pipe fell all the way down in there. That was a nightmare. So that's my antenna, my attic antenna story. So I can put a piece of, I actually can do quite a bit of plumbing, but get these going. I have fern cones right here. Slip the fern cone on there. And then slide all the way down, lube that up, so I can push all the way down and put this piece of pipe back in. But yeah, so those of you who live in HOAs, that have some kind of an attic, you can do it. You can do it, and it worked out great. Now, was it an ideal situation? Absolutely not. But man, it got me on air. Check this out. I have these metal vent pipes. These come up from the floor, the vents for the bathrooms, and terminate. So right behind my beam, I had these metal vent pipes. Did it interfere with the radiation pattern? Oh, you betcha it did. But you know what? This was better than nothing. Better than nothing. And like I said, for years, I did quite a bit of talking on this antenna setup. I even did a little quarter wave antenna. I had the radials laying across the attic floor, and the top of the attic isn't that high. So the 100, what is it, 102, 109, somewhere around there, the main rating element, I had to loop the very top part on up near the rafter, and even that worked good. So don't give up, guys. Living in HOA, no outside antennas, and trust me, there were times I had my Solarcon 99 on a push-up pole on the outside of the townhouse here, and one day I forgot about it. I left it out one day, and sure enough, a week later, God, here comes the letter in the mail. Antennas are strictly forbidden per section in paragraph 3, 3.054, subparagraph 3. Not just forbidden, strictly forbidden to be attached to your house. Yeah, I had enough of the HOA. So either put up or move out. So, yeah, I'm moving out. So, alright guys, I'm feeling woozy right now for my dental appointment. I think I'm going to go pass out or something. So that's my old antenna, the old 3-element beam in the attic, and Antron 99 shoved up through the stink pipe there. Alright guys, I'm going to go veg out. KP68 at the old location down here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Click, click, check, check.